Hi, Jim Huff speaking with you from the showroom here at Keyboard Exchange International. Today, for the benefit of our friends and customers, we're trying to show you the easiest way to hook up your B3 that you received from us to your Leslie speaker. Now, it's rather simple. There are only 4 connection points. This one seems fairly obvious. You would plug this one into the wall like a lamp. And at the bottom of the organ, you will find a custom receptacle that is both fused and grounded. This plug resembles something you might use on a computer. And that'll go in nice and tight. The fuse is here, and a spare fuse is located in this small attachment. So if you ever have a lightning strike or a power surge and the organ doesn't want to turn on, check this. If you got the organ from us, check this. Additionally, the inside of the organ will have new electrical wires, so that's important, especially on any 60-year-old electronic piece of equipment, to have the internal wiring replaced with new. The Leslie cable will also plug into the connection box that you'll find at the bottom of the organ, and it'll come over here and connect to the power amp on the Leslie. This is what we call a 6-pin cable, and there's a nub at the top in between the 2 larger pins. There's also a corresponding nub on the socket end where the 2 larger sockets are, and these 2 wires and connections carry the electrical power. So you could imagine it would not be a good idea to try to force it on to an audio signal connection. Some people who travel around and use the organ on the road like to put a white or a red dot to emphasize the location of that nub. For right now, the nub is sufficient as long as you have good lighting. There's a corresponding nub on top of the end here at the Leslie connector. It only goes on one way. It'll be firm, but not super difficult. If it's super difficult, you're doing something wrong. And then this end will plug in to the organ. And that's all 4 connection points. Now, when you receive your cable, it will be plugged into itself. And what you can do is you can get a feel for what it's supposed to feel like when you unplug it and plug it in with the cable itself. So that wraps it up. We're going to kind of keep this short. Shout out to Terry when you receive your organ next week. It'll come in beautiful road cases, well protected, as we plan to do in the future when we make deliveries at a great distance. New cable, connection box. This is a new power amp. Hope this information has been helpful and informative and makes the job easy for you. Thanks for your time and attention.